I did not, but it's my own theory, so you can just think about it. Well, when God, and this is not not about a religion, but this is about how the knowledge came to earth. So when God asked the angels in heaven, tell me about what is the names of everything, they said, well, God, we don't know anything that you don't let us know, so that's it. When he asked Adam, tell them everything, the name of everything, so he told them. So I believe in that God did not give Adam the names as names. He gave him the secrets of the knowledge of this earth. So because it's just doesn't make sense that he put them on earth with monsters and dinosaurs and everything was there back then without a tool to help him build this earth. Then he had everything he needs and have the secrets of the technology as we know it today, maybe before anything else. So because here's my point, the ancient Egyptian civilization has mesmerizing artifacts, and in actuality every civilization back then at the same time in the same timeline have their own unimaginable either temples, either artifacts, status, whatever you wanted to say about it, say it. For example, you got the pyramids, and you got a pyramid kind of almost every on every piece of this earth there is something around that point, which really makes you ask why and how these pyramids came here to China, to Mayan civilization, to Sudan, to Egypt, to even France, which is, however, when you look at the stones, the engraving in it, the symbols, it's actually identical. The hieroglyphic writing, the hieroglyphic symbols and language, it's engraved on granite. And if you know how very hard of a stone the granite is, you would think about how this is not it wasn't engraved by an old ancient tool. It has to be something very very sharp and very strong to not, in your modern brain you would think laser, for example, because we now know laser and how sharp and accurate it goes. So you just, and this is happening in every kind of civilization. If you look at Anunnaki, they call him Anunnaki, the Sumerian. If you look at ancient Egyptian, if you look at Chinese, all of those civilizations almost have been existed in the same timeline, which tells you, and there were Atlantis, and there were more than like anything else for now, let alone the Tartarian civilization and how they built their own. They have a very special type of building that you want to really, when you look at it, you think, how did they were almost, they didn't have electricity, they didn't have all of that, and how they built those buildings. But the science behind everything is something that is kind of a piece of my train of thinking always. So when I look at any artifacts or any in the temples, in the museum and everything around the ancient Egyptian, and I'm excuse me, speaking a lot about ancient Egyptians because I'm Egyptian, so it's clearly near to me to understand more. So the colors on the temples, the colors on any type of surface, it doesn't change, guys. It doesn't fade. It doesn't change. It doesn't stain. It's you got that idea how they made these colors, which is what is the material and how it's still this vibrant, and it's not magic. Even magic is science in a way. When they call it magic, maybe it's electricity. And until today, the Orion stars actually shines on the three pyramids every 879 years exactly at the same lining. So when you look at numbers, when you look at the circumference of the Earth and the circumference of the big pyramid, which is Khufu, you would find it similar. Almost in the numbers is almost makes very contradictory questions with what you learn in history. It's just everything has been given to us, is given to us for a reason, but clearly it's not true, or not the full truth if we really wanted to understand more, because those buildings are still here. The maps and for something like Tartaria is still there. The discoveries under the pyramids, this is something very new. Maybe the last year they discovered that it has very deep, almost 8 kilometers, copper coils. So there is a lot that we don't know. We still don't know, but we never learn until we ask and try to open our minds to something maybe unusual, not touchable. Bitcoin is not touchable. It's calculatable. We understand the calculation behind it, but we don't.
I've got a question about the etching of granite. Can I ask you a question about the etching of granite? Because that was so thought-provoking.
No, I want to stay on 3i. I want to stay on 3i the list.
It's relevant to physics, Gary. 300 people in this room since we started talking about the woo-woo stuff.
Okay, we're gonna pivot. Okay, I want to hear other ideas about this event. Is it real? If it's a comet, can someone tell me why it's not? In fact, this is the question. Grant Cardone, if this is a comet, why is this not a significant event in human history? Love to know the answer to that question. And speakers, y'all pop up, okay?
Thank you. Can I go?
Please, someone.
Can you hear me at all?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
I have so many requests up here. I'm going to start rotating people, guys. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Grant. Or Gary, sorry.
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 You know the rule, man.
Sorry.
GM me for my wife.
Okay.
I know it's painful, but it's the only way.
Yeah, no worries, man. Sorry about that. So yeah, to me, it doesn't matter whether 31 Atlas is real or fake, and I'll tell you why. They're planning on ushering in a military police state and a technocratic slave state system using Palantir and other things. They're planning on cracking down on everybody with a digital ID and forcing them into the technocratic slave state. And Donald Trump is behaving like he doesn't care about elections. He's sweeping up